Hello anybody and welcome return to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you, usually this is Rich doing some other video today on XRP, so I hope you're all having a brilliant day these days any place you're on this exquisite great world. We're going to talk approximately XRP and over again that is the one-day chart. We're sitting right here at $22. 32 XRP is dipping right now, however so is Bitcoin. The chart appears very similar. That is why I can't wait till we in the end decouple far from Bitcoin. And Robert Kiyosaki says BlackRock is suppressing Bitcoin's price, so the whales can buy Bitcoin underneath $100. 000. Do you observed he is proper? I suggest if you examine Bitcoin on the only month chart, it comes up to 108,000 and then it comes crashing down, comes back up to 100k, comes crashing, go into reverse. There may be even talk of BlackRock forking Bitcoin, and I think it's inflicting loads of unsettlement with Bitcoin proper now, but I stated it sometime in the past, even before Bitcoin reached $100. 000. I said soon because it receives to 100k. There's going to be a whole lot of sell-off occurring. However, human beings concept I turned into incorrect lower back then. They stated as soon as it hits 100k, it's going to 150,000. I assume if Bitcoin has one more rune up in it, if it gets to $120. 000. I could be very amazed if that occurs. However, that is why I want to peer XRP decouple from Bitcoin, because if BlackRock is manipulating the rate on every occasion we get movement upward, all of it unexpected, BlackRock's going to control the price. Bitcoin crashes down, takes the relaxation of the market with it one remaining dip, says David Schwartz. It is no longer what he stated. He genuinely stated that his genius makes certain you get both components, so that you see a downward arrow that means a crash, then we pass sideways. Then we escape other humans, said Camden. Waterfront, that means plenty of liquidity. However, is David hinting that we are about to interrupt out on the charge of XRP? You understand, different people are announcing that it will take a while for that breakout to occur. XRP market cap of $500 billion possible inside 6 weeks, says veteran trader. So think about that. Peter Brent is saying it'll take 6 weeks for XRP to interrupt out, and XRP must gain a 260% advantage or a $640 charge target after a breakout takes place. I see a lot of other human beings announcing the equal aspect. They're saying the entirety is now behind schedule till Trump is inside the White House, then expect a breakout to appear. They're announcing the market is waiting to peer what occurs with Trump. I assume all of us recognize that no one can call this market 100% the breakout is going to happen whilst all of us least anticipate it. You understand, I still see human beings saying preserve your XRP until the 21st of January. That is when the actual breakout goes to show up. Different human beings are saying it'll take place weeks after Trump takes office sometime in February, but no one knows for positive. Ripple's XRP ledger integration may want to increase market cap by way of $64 billion in Japan. Now a number of people are talking about that entire integration of XRP in Japan. I see human beings pronouncing it truly is going to ship the price of XRP to 000 overnight. Nicely permits. First check what David Jevons had to mention, approximately XRP in Japan. This turned into back in 2019, so there may be over 600 cryptocurrencies nowadays that use blockchain, so each person have in all likelihood heard about Bitcoin. A number of us about Ethereum in Japan. Nearly each bank is starting to paintings with something referred to as XRP, or you can understand it as Ripple. They clearly love XRP in Japan, and that is going back a while. That is going returned even before 2019. But if XRP turned into integrated into Japan's $6.3 trillion banking sector, it could impact its marketplace performance. A 1% adoption price may growth XRP's market cap by way of $63.7 billion, elevating its charge to $350. A 10% adoption fee should pressure its price up to $1348. But what if we were to capture 50% adoption? That could be a recreation chair. However, none of this may get us to those 000 rate points that humans are calling for with that Japan integration of XRP. I simply desired to place that into angle for all of you. Currently, I do consider through the years we can hold to seize a little bit extra of a percent of that complete Japan banking region, and that could reason the fee of XRP to keep to rise over time. That is actual fee. This is not something it's going to return and opt for the charge of XRP, like anyone saying, oh, the charge is going to upward thrust, but then assume it to crash back off no longer. If you have real value driving the rate of XRP, looks like Bitcoin was the nice appearing asset for 2024. Keep fading Bitcoin at your personal chance. Information flash: XRP outperformed Bitcoin in 2024, and that virtually took place. However, you realize what they constantly want to point at the rate, but everybody that got into Bitcoin, even as the charge turned into around 890 000 they did not make a whole lot profits on their Bitcoin investment. They would have been higher off placing that cash into XRP. Every person that turned into investing earlier than Trump were given elected became higher offsetting placing their cash into XRP. They would have made a lot extra gains. Wow, Ripple built through Bitcoiners. Beta check coin XRP is the final product few recognize, and that's a classic picture of David Schwartz. However you notice it says proper right here, constructed via Bitcoiners, and they also point out the strength intake of Bitcoin as properly lower back then. But these Bitcoin maxis, they simply do not get it. They don't realize that Bitcoin is not going to be followed around the arena. No one is going to be transacting in Bitcoin, not while there is something better obtainable. XRP moves cash in a be counted of second for fractions of a penny. The maxis are not going to like to listen. This one Grayscale and EMIS classify XRP as a shop of price. You notice it proper right here. You realize why the Bitcoin maxis do not like that. They always stated Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that may be looked at as a store of cost, but even that narrative is converting, despite the fact that those narratives around Bitcoin that we've got heard for years are all of a sudden changing. And preserve in mind this become the year 2024 turned into the year of huge hype for Bitcoin, become at a new all-time high. Whenever you notice hype like that, I usually assume to myself there's something wrong right here. Something goes to show up, and I'm still expecting that something to begin. I absolutely assume any retail investor sitting in Bitcoin goes to become go out liquidity for BlackRock and Saylor. They are going to get the information earlier than any retail investor does and study that right there and tell me you are not bullish on XRP. Brilliant dinner last night time with Donald Trump and Stuart Aldera. Sturdy start to 2025 that comes from Brad Garlinghouse. I do not see Michael Saylor having dinner with Donald Trump on every occasion. You see Ripple sitting down with a president, with a frontrunner of the IMF ECB. Ripple has a seat at that table for a motive. It is due to the fact there may be already a plan in vicinity, and I'm telling you XRP is part of the bigger image right here inside the United States. Brad Garlinghouse plus Trump equals XRP. Several crypto executives have formally expressed hobby in nabbing a seat on the coveted table. When asked whether or not he had already been tapped to serve on Trump's crypto council, Garlinghouse wouldn't say one way or the opposite, but introduced that he has been in contact with the transition crew and is aware of what they've deliberate on the subject of crypto coverage in 2025. He went on to say, I sense simply good and frankly very excited about what I actually have discovered. Approximately the one's plans. Brad knows the plan going forward, and I'm telling you it is going to result in us as XRP investors getting very rich. And Edo Fanina stated this rumor. Approximately a strategic XRP reserve have by no means made more sense than they do proper. Now I'm nevertheless no longer a large fan of these reserves with America government. I would like to see them make use of XRP for its actual use case and software. XRP can make stronger the United States dollar. It can flow us dollars around the sector in a count of seconds for a fragment of a penny. I also suppose their maximum likely speaking approximately RLUSD as properly the actual use dollar, due to the fact XRP goes to bridge RLUSD as nicely. Any volume you see coming from RLUSD that is going to reinforce the fee of XRP. Ripple is sinking, searching for to lease throughout all departments with more or less 34 of its open positions based in the United States. You know, Trump has now not even gotten to the White House yet, and he is already developing new jobs. And Brad even said 75% of Ripple's open roles are actually US-based. Totally recall during the last 2-3 years on every occasion I mentioned Ripple hiring again. I said appearance they are hiring, however no longer inside the United States. Now all people unexpected Ripple is hiring because they are signing on new organizations every unmarried day now, and Ripple's gaining lots of traction already in the United States. Wait until we get a clean direction ahead for crypto. Watch how rapid the USA emerges as a big crypto hub. I think it will shock humans how speedy this occurs. And on every occasion you notice Brad sitting down assembly with Trump, you already know what they may be speaking approximately. That is no secret. This goes all the manner again to 2017 and 2018. I protected this in a video the previous day. I said the plan that we're watching unfold proper now changed into created a long term ago. Even again in 2017 and 2018 Ripple was meeting with the management, returned. Then the Fed went to paintings on a digital greenback, returned. Then you definitely understand the plan going forward. The United States is going to push into the digital age. I don't think Trump goes to take away coins, but I do believe we are going to have a virtual dollar. Even RLUSD can come to be America digital dollar. I showed you that in a couple of videos. However, when you have a look at the rate of XRP nowadays dipping with the rest of the promote, it's very discouraging. However, don't promote your XRP. I see people saying have a look at XRP is dipping once more. I assume I have to just sell it and get into something else and are available returned in XRP later, whilst this cryptocurrency